All right. Recording has begun on class number 3. Thanks for being here. We've got Dina and Teresa today practicing in California at the crack of dawn. Or maybe it's not even dawn yet. Here we go. All right, let's just stand up and take a moon salute from the top, which should be standing. And what I think of as a modified Tadasana. Feet are going to be hip width apart. It's actually kind of a more stable Tadasana, I think, to have that happening. So good. Let's stand right up. At the front of your mat. Plenty of space behind you. These moon salutes are done with the back heel lifting. Hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Deep inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Beautiful. Inhale the right leg back to a deep lunge. Fly the arms up. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank position. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Good. Inhale to a low cobra. It's beautiful, you guys. Thank you. Exhale back to a downward dog. So step the right foot forward and reach up. Back leg lifting, back of the left knee lifting. Exhale, forward bending, interlacing. Beautiful. Inhale, swing the arms forward, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing fingers behind the back. Left side. Inhale the left leg deeply back, lunge and reach up. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale to a plank position. Exhaling, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, low cobra. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale back to a downward dog. Good. Step the left foot forward and reach up. Back of the right knee lifting. Back leg straightening. Exhale, forward bending, interlacing. Inhale, swing the arms forward, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing fingers behind the back. 2 more cycles. Inhale the right leg deeply back, lunge and reach up. Exhale back to a downward dog. Inhaling plank. Exhaling, knees, chest, chin, really heart to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Good, you guys. Exhale back to a downward dog. Step the right foot forward and reach up. Shoulder blades dropping down, elbows straightening up. Beautiful. Exhale, forward bending, interlacing. Inhale, swing the arms forward, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing fingers behind the back. Nice. Step the left leg deeply back, lunge and reach up. Exhale back to a downward dog. Inhaling plank. Exhaling, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to a low cobra. Exhale back to a downward dog. Good. Step the left foot forward and reach up, elbows straightening up, shoulder blades sliding down. Exhale, forward bending, interlacing. Inhale, swing the arms forward, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing fingers behind the back. 1 more cycle. Inhale the right leg deeply back, lunge and reach up. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale back to a downward dog. Inhaling plank. Exhaling, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Step the right foot forward, reaching up. Tailbone threading forward towards the right heel. Kidneys lifting. Exhale, forward bending, interlacing. Inhale, swing the arms forward, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hinge forward, interlacing fingers behind the back, last half. Step the left leg deeply back. Lunge and reach up. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling plank. Exhaling knees, chest and chin. Inhale to a low cobra. Exhale back to a downward dog. Good. Step the left foot forward and reach up. Tailbone towards left heel. Kidneys lifting right up. Exhale forward, bending, interlacing. Good, you guys. Let's stay here. Stay in this position or release the arms if you'd like to. Or if you want to get deeper into this position, bring the wrists all the way together. Straighten through the elbows. And then perhaps you can vault the hands a little farther forward bit by bit if you like. Nice little shoulder opener. Wow. Yep. Movement. Good. Okay, let's release the hands down towards the floor. Hold on to the big toes in the yogi toe lock. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Straighten the legs completely. Exhale, hinge into a forward bend. Padangusthasana. Getting warmed up. Quadriceps engaging. Wow, nice, you guys. Sit bones lifting. Forehead could be moving right in towards the shins even, if you like. Do what you need to for your neck. Anything at all. Okay, let's inhale. Look out to a flat back. Bring the balls of the feet together. Exhale, press your palms towards the floor. Uttanasana. That's an no, sorry, Uttanasana. That's Utkatasana. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Sorry, Teresa. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhaling to an upward dog. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Good, hold. And breathe very deeply here. Spread the toes out nice and wide. Press the heels way far down and back. Wow, yeah, you guys are warmed up. I can see that. Hamstrings are loosening. Sit bones lifted. Backs of the knees start to open. That's some good coffee here. At the bottom of an exhalation, hop your feet forward or step. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, forward bending. Inhale, reach all the way up for the ceiling. And let's come to standing. Tadasana. Good, go into a tight B. Inhale to Utkatasana, awkward pose. Nice, exhale, swan dive to the floor. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Nice, inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. When the body's ready, step the right foot forward, then inhale, warrior one. Back heel can be up or down. Exhale, Chaturanga. Breathing deeply, inhaling, up dog, down dog when you're ready. Keep exhaling, step the left foot forward, then inhale, warrior one. Exhale, Chaturanga. You can do these any speed now. Inhaling, upward dog. Time your motion to your breath. Exhaling, down dog. Right side again. Warrior one, inhaling. When you're ready, no rush. And then Chaturanga. Good. Move at your own speed. Just getting warmed up. Then the left foot when the body's ready. Good. I'm glad you're moving at different speeds. We should be living in a free world. Do it again. Right foot when you're ready. And left foot anytime. No rush. Let's call that the last one, Dina. Dina's our rabbit. Teresa actually has a rabbit in her kitchen. That's why that gate is there. 2 rabbits. Okay, take a breather. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Nice, you guys. At the bottom of any exhalation, hop your feet forward or step. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, forward bending. Inhale to Utkatasana, awkward pose. And let's come back to standing. Okay, so now type C, sun salutes. Yeah, rearrange if you need to. Baby, what's up? My cat always needs to talk to me while I teach sun salutes, of course. Terrible. Okay, here we go. Whoa, squeaky. My notebook fell to the floor and she went screaming off me like I'm a tree. She thinks I'm a tree. She drew blood back here somewhere. Okay, inhale to Utkatasana. It's not about that. Exhale, swan dive to the floor. Inhale, look out to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Any speed again, exhaling, down dog. These are type C. Step the right foot forward, then inhale to warrior one. Good, then exhale, open to warrior two. Nice, inhale to reverse warrior if you like. That's an option, really. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog anytime. Exhaling, downward dog. When the body's ready, then step your left foot forward, inhaling to warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Good, you guys. Inhale to reverse, front knee bending. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Let's continue with the right foot. 2 more cycles of right and left. It'll be warrior one to warrior two. Reversing. To chaturanga. Any speed is fine. So again, I would most like you to match the motion to your own breath. Left foot when you're ready. I really am bleeding. Whoosh. This is why I should have a black towel on hand when you're teaching. Yeah, finish it out. I should note, my cats have a cat door. They move in and out freely at will. It's wild here, and there are predators. And so her fight or flight response is well earned. And she's alive after 4 years here. That's great. Okay, hold and breathe that last down dog. Or when you're ready for it, let's step the right foot forward. Inhale to warrior one. Go to a deep warrior two. This would be ideal, such a deep warrior two, you could reach the floor outside the right foot if you want to reach the floor. You don't have to. You could put the elbow to the thigh instead. Or put a block under your hand, anybody. Taking this class recorded. Take any modifications, extend out through the top arm. So you create one long reach of energy, one long expanding arc through the whole left side body. It's beautiful, you guys. And hold and breathe very deeply here. I can't see this elbow wound unless I look on the Zoom screen. All right, let's bring both hands on the floor. Straighten the front leg completely. Good. Your hands could leave the floor. That's fine. You can adjust the placement of your feet if you like. Open the heart forward. Take the left kidney towards the right knee. Spread the toes out nice and wide. Good toes, you guys. I can see that. Keep on lengthening right out through the crown of the head. Stay like this if you'd like to, or feel free to move to either warrior three if you like, or standing split even if you like. These are optional. You can take it to one leg. Anytime you find your body standing on one foot, you move when you need to, please. Nice variations, you guys. Yeah, play with it any way you want to. Dina, you know what a fun one is interlacing the fingers behind the back and vaulting the hands forward. See what happens to the counterbalance there. It's interesting. Try it again. You might like it. can create a deeper balance and even a counterbalance. Yep. Isn't that fun? Take your time with it. Come back out of it whenever you'd like to. No rush. Anytime at all. You'll go to the other side. So good. When your body's ready, step your left foot forward. Then inhale to warrior one. Good. Go to a deep warrior two when the body's ready. That deep warrior two, you can make it so you can reach the floor if you'd like by taking big space between the feet, really bending that left knee. These guys are really showing you how. Or good. Or use a block like Therese is doing. It's very intelligent. Create one long reach of energy for the whole right side body. So from the outer edge of the left foot, way out through the left fingertips. Yeah. One long reach of energy. Beautiful, both of you. Breathing deeply. And slowly here. Take your time with that, or bring both hands on the floor. Take all that length in the right side body, translate that into moving symmetrically as you can out over that left leg. Good, Dina. Yeah, right kidney towards left knee now. Spread your left toes out nice and wide. Keep the gaze down so the back of the neck is clear. Keep the shoulder blades clearing back away from the ears. And the heart potentially even lifting forward. Up to you. You see how it goes with that. Nice little hamstring stretch, forward bend. Take your time with that one, or feel free to move onto one foot anytime you want to, with any variation that you did on the first side. This could be warrior three with your torso parallel to the floor like Therese is doing right now. Could be standing split. I was encouraging Dina to interlace fingers behind the back just because I think she would like that. But maybe she doesn't like it that much. Do it the way you want to, Dina. So it's good to have a fun new toy to play with. I think these asanas are a lot like toys in a way. Take your time with it. Feel free to move anytime that you need to. No rush, just when you need to. Just so you don't feel stuck on one leg. Yeah, let's do it again. I think there are two variations on Utthita Parshvakonasana. Step the right foot forward, inhale to warrior one. There's probably more than that, of course. Go to a deep warrior two, same thing as before. Now bring the right hand inside the right foot. Reach the left arm straight up through the ceiling. Try to roll open across the front of that left shoulder. You can look upward if you want to. Beyond the fingertips even. Now straight up, Teresa, straight up. You know why? Because we're going to go to a bind next. Drop that left arm back like it's a loose towel, wet towel behind your back. Nice and limp. Let it fall back there. Bottom hand takes top hand. You could get the top wrist even if you want to. Yeah, lengthen from that back heel right out through the crown of the head. And then if you want to do a bound triangle, straighten the front leg as much as you can without forcing the hamstring into anything painful. Back off if you need to. Keep on rolling that left shoulder right up over the right shoulder. Good. Keep the bind if possible. Look into the floor and move the body out when you're ready. Could be a gradual thing. Out into a bound half moon. Baddha Ardha Chandrasana. Gazing down, which, yes, is bound to fail. You do it again then. This is such a great winter posture. You guys don't know the benefits of it because you live in California, but here on the ice, you find yourself sideways in midair, and it's really nice to be able to throw down a foot and just plant it. I've saved myself from terrible falls because of this posture. When I say myself, I mean my body. That's my small self. That's beautiful, you guys. Yeah, no, the large self can't be harmed. Good. When the body's ready, step your left foot forward. This could be any time at all, no rush. It'll be left foot to warrior one, and then to warrior two. So you want enough space between the feet with your front knee really bending that you could put the left hand right down inside that left foot. Left shin vertical, yep. Roll the right shoulder open. That's beautiful, you guys. Very nice. You can look right up beyond the right fingertips even if you want to. Expanding outward that way. Or drop the right arm back anytime at all. And take a bind. Bottom hand would take top hand. Or possibly top wrist even. Why not? You could do that if you want to. Keep everything more or less the same. Straighten the left leg just as well as you can. And breathe it. Keep on rolling the right shoulder right up over the left one. Baddha Trikonasana. Yeah, adjust it any way you need to. Or next thing these two guys are going to do, you can do it too if you want to, or you can do an unbound triangle. You could lose the bind anytime. Go to half moon. Gazing down to the floor. Drishti, very important here. The gaze is down, straight down. Probably somewhere out in front of those toes. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Breathing first. Then finally, maybe straightening the standing leg, which is really the hard part. Try it again, Dina. That was nice. Therese, it looks like your screen is frozen, but I know it's not. You're just doing a great job with it. That's a long time. You could move your body anytime you feel like you need to. No rush. Huh, you're doing the same thing simultaneously without knowing it. That's beautiful. You both got unbound and went to unbound half moon at the same time. Yeah. Okay, let's you can hop your knees forward, right knee in front, or step the right knee right between the hands and bring the left knee in behind it for a kneeling Garudasana. So stay up on the knees. Good. Take the right elbow under the left elbow. Double wrap the arms out in front, pelvis pressing forward. Elbows can lift. Yeah, really press the pelvis forward. Draw the navel up and in. Kidneys lifting. Elbows lifting. Potentially higher than the chin even. It's a kneeling Garudasana. I think it's easier, most easily done with all your toes on the floor. You could play with double wrapping too. Okay, let's bring the hands down on the floor and go to a right-legged pigeon. Right foot forward, left leg back. Come lie down when you're ready and forward and out. We'll take a little rest here if you want to take a rest. Could be a very restorative posture even. But drop what you can. Drop the shoulders, drop the arms, drop the hands, drop the jaw, drop the eyes. See if you can soften through the inner ears, soften the teeth and the gums. Let the brain drop right down into your forehead. Feel the weight of it. You can stay like that, or you can twist to the right anytime that you want to, if you want to. Up to you. Since you're twisting to the right, both of you are, you could, if you want to, you can tuck your back toes under, you can lift your back knee. You can lengthen from that left heel right out through the crown of the head. So nice, take your time with this. Any variation at all. Or when you're ready to change up, we'll come sit up tall and swing the left leg forward. Janu Shirshasana, sit tall and twist to the right. Big twist. It's going to be a Parivriti Janu Shirshasana. So as you twist to the right, draw the right knee as far back as you'd like. You can open up that angle if you wish. Inhale the right arm up into the air. You can drop your left shoulder down inside that left knee. Other right arm, Dina. Yeah. Maybe the right hand goes outside the left foot. Yeah. Maybe not. Nice, you guys. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Another way of doing it too is placing the left hand on the right knee, just for a little added weight. You can pretend you have a sandbag on that right knee. You want to keep it heavy. Keep the right sit bone heavy. Levitate that left heel as much as you might like to. Could float out into space. Could levitate. That's the beginning of levitation, I think. It's about as far as I've gotten. I try to levitate every now and then. I fail every time, but I try. Dog paddling. One of these days I'll get it. Okay, stay with this, or turn to rotate over that left leg. Take the right kidney towards the left knee. Keep that right knee dropping down and back behind the body, behind the torso, let's say. Keep the heart lifting forward. Very beautiful. Stay with this for as long as you want to, or move the body out into a double pigeon, ankle to knee, right leg on top of left. That would be a placement of the right ankle right on top of the left knee. You can take any angle that you want into this, any angle at all. Or move right down through center like Tina's doing anytime. And then eventually this may become about as much of a ragdoll as the pigeon was. But now it's doubled at least. I mean, honestly, I think it's way more than double. If I were going to describe it mathematically, I would say it's at least 9 times deeper. So good. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Hello. Nice, you guys. You can stay with this for as long as you'd like to today, as it is. Good place to stay. Or you can go to a half lotus with the right heel coming towards the left hip. Or you can go to a full lotus with the left leg on top. This could be any variation on lotus. Backwards, forwards, or sideways. Lotus does all those things. Or any of those things. Could even be flying. Could be a Mayurasana. Could be a crow. Or a peacock. Gonna do a Mayurasana? A nice one, Dina. That significantly raises the center of gravity of the body. So it makes peacock doable for women who tend to have larger hips, more weight down below. So when guys do peacock, they're really just showing you that they have a high center of gravity. There's no great skill involved in doing it. Either you balance or you don't. You can't make balance happen unless you do what Dina's doing and what Therese is doing right now. That makes balance happen. Also, your fingers. Play your fingers, you guys. That's excellent. That's very nice to see. If you really arch the fingers like Therese is doing, push into your fingertips, you can lift the knees even higher. Good. Change sides whenever you want to. Go through a little vinyasa just to clear out the knees. That was nice, Dina. Another little aspect of comic yoga. So okay, that's kind of an uncharacteristically long sequence. We're going to bring the left knee forward. For a kneeling Garudasana, right knee comes in behind it. So you could potentially, play with double wrapping the legs here. I don't think it works for most people. You could try that. The left elbow is going to go under the right, out in front, and lift. And almost done bleeding. That was a painful spot. Good. Keep the pelvis really pressing forward. Tailbone threading forward. Navel drawing up and in. That's beautiful, you guys. Kneeling Garudasana, take your time with it. Or go to a left-legged pigeon when you feel ready for that one. And then we'll come lie down and forward and out whenever you're ready. There's no rush on that. That's one of my teaching mantras, but that's after 30 years of teaching 2-hour classes. And I'm teaching these kind of madcap, antic, fast-moving 90-minute classes, which is about as low as I'll go. It's about as short as I'm going to get. Yeah, come on down. Let the head drop. Soften the arms, soften the shoulders. Let the hands relax, soften with the jaw drop. Let the brain drop again, right down to the forehead. It can be useful sometimes. It can be a weight, this brain of ours. Or take a twist if you like to your left anytime at all. Up to you. One side might be different than the other. With that twist happening, yeah, it could be back toes tucking, back knee lifting. Could be an extension from that. Shreyas is showing that really nicely from that right heel, right out to the crown. So Trace, I'd recommend that you just lift your head just slightly so your neck is right in line with your spine. Yeah. Well, if your toes are tucked, go ahead, tuck your back toes under. And it's a straight line from that right heel right out to the crown. So that's showing up really nicely on your screen right now. Looks good. What looks good is the continuity. It's complicated posture. So take your time with this one. See it through. Or come sit up when you're ready. We'll swing that right leg forward and take a big twist to the left. That would be a rotated Janu Shashasana. As you twist to your left, swing the left knee as far back as it'll go. Each inhale, let's get taller. On the exhale, we can twist more deeply. Yeah, you can swing that left knee back as far as it wants to go. Inhale the left arm up anytime you'd like to. We'll drop the right shoulder down inside the right knee. Left hand could move outside the right foot if you want it to. Or Vichi Janu Shashasana. Nice rotation, you guys. Nice for that left lumbar region. Keep the left knee nice and heavy. Right heel, yeah, you can levitate your right heel if you want to, anytime. That'll float. Or just keep on rolling that left shoulder right up over the right one. Beautiful posture, you guys. I can feel your breath just by seeing you. It's so nice. Okay, so stay with this breath. Stay with this posture if you want to, or move flatly over that right leg anytime at all. into a standard Janya Shishasana. That'd be left kidney towards right knee. And we'll breathe deeply here. Breathe slowly. Take your time with it. That's beautiful. Stay with this for as long as you'd like to. Or second to last posture. The penultimate posture is ankle to knee. Double pigeon. The posture before the second to last posture would be the anti-penultimate posture. I'm such a geek this way, but I like knowing these terms. Ultimate, penultimate, anti-penultimate. Beautiful. This is really training for lotus. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to do lotus. Anybody in the future who is taking this class recorded, ankle to knee is great. It's a really, really good place to hang out. Breathe deeply. Practice being a ragdoll, apart from very deep breathing, which is based on Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. There are small efforts. But if you feel like you have kind of moved through ankle to knee and you want to move towards half lotus or full lotus, please do anytime you like. Up to you, your practice. The deal is the left leg wants to be completely soft, the right leg too. So from the waist down, completely soft. No force. You want to especially be careful with the knees. Keep it nice and soft. And drop into any variation that you want to even things out, please. Or fly into any variation that you want to. It was so nice seeing the twin Mayurasanas earlier, peacocks. So Dina's showing that really nicely. She's going to press into her fingertips, lift the knees. That's beautiful, Dina. Once you develop the finger strength, you might potentially be able to do it with straight legs. You can unfurl the legs anytime. Yeah, yes, there you go. That's beautiful. Nice. Use those fingers. That's it. Go, Dina. Wow. That was so nice. So play with this any way that you'd like to. Look at that. Apparently there was a photograph of me doing this posture in some yoga encyclopedia. I didn't even know it, but it was in there for a couple of decades. Picture of me on the beach doing that posture. I just love that posture. Anything that helps us to fly in any sense. Okay, come to sit when you're ready. Put the left leg forward. Take the right heel outside the right hip to a half virasana. We're going to go the opposite way now with the hips, with the knees. That's it, Teresa. Spin that right knee open to the right, as wide as you can take it, and then feed the left hand under the right thigh and then over the ankle from below. Left hand goes under, palm facing down, under that right thigh, and then over the right ankle. Good. Drop your left shoulder inside the left knee. Place the right hand, potentially, if you want to the outer edge of that left foot. And breathe it. Breathe so deeply and so slowly here that you can just lie right down into the posture. That's the easy way. I think this is a potentially very easy posture. Mhm. It's nice. Take your time with this, or feel free to flatten out over that left leg anytime. That would be a hurdler stretch if you want to. Such bright sunlight here. I've got to shut my curtains. Beautiful, you guys. Nicely done. Take your time with that. Hmm. Or when you feel ready for it, we'll change legs. By sitting up. You can do a vinyasa if you want to, or you can just swing that right leg forward. That's fine. Whatever works best for you. And then sitting very tall. Yeah, left heel outside left hip. Good, Teresa. Feed the right hand with the palm facing down. Right hand goes under the left thigh and then over the left ankle from below. And the right shoulder drops inside the right knee. Then maybe the left hand goes outside the right foot here. Maybe so. So it could become a double mudra. Yeah, the benefits of doing this are not necessarily physically tangible, although there's a physical touching that creates the condition of a double mudra here. But it becomes maybe a little more expansive as a Mobius strip, as a twisted figure eight that continues to expand. And I do think it's this expansiveness that heals us. It gives us space for everything that we feel and own and have. Mm-hmm. Could even find an easier enough way to do it that you could lie right down. Keep on breathing deeply, softly, and slowly. It's such a deep breathing posture. Or feel free to move into a hurdler stretch anytime that you'd like. Yeah, you can use the hands or the elbows like outriggers if you'd like to for balance. Mm-hmm. Keep on moving that left kidney towards the right knee. Work into the right foot any way you'd like to. You could even levitate that right heel if you wish. Mm-hmm. Yes, you guys. Or when you're ready for it. Next posture would be simply straightening both legs forward. Dina, you can still do a vinyasa if you wanted to, or you can just put the left leg forward. Mm-hmm. Yes, Therese, make any adjustments that you'd like to, and then go to Paschimottanasana when you're ready. Forward bending over two straight legs. Take your time with it, especially clear right out through the knees, clear out through the feet, which could be squared up, clear out through the toes, clear the toes out nice and wide. Extend the crown of the head way far out towards the tops of the feet. Flex the feet right back towards the crown of the head. So as if these two poles were going to meet. Good. Stay with this for as long as you want to. We're going to play with balance and potentially inversion next. So you can take this into Navasana if you want to, which would be a boat. Could be Dandasana, could be Navasana. Wow, go Dina. Dina's showing a very nice boat there. Beautiful boats, you guys. Good, any variations? Or rest when you need to, please. Or bend the knees, cross the ankles, lift up, and scootle back, jump back any way you like. Dina makes that look so easy. She's never lost it. I used to do that 45 times a day, Dina, back when I was a little well-trained Ashtanga monkey. It stays with you your whole life, though, that aspect of it. All right, when you're ready, bring the feet forward. You can stand on the hands if you want to. Padahastasana, we haven't done that yet. Take any variations on that. Or after you feel like you've got your standing forward bend in, you can go to handstand if you want to, anytime. You can go to forearm stand if you want to, anytime. We can do any active inversion. Or those of you who are taking this in the future and on a recording, you can place your legs up the wall in Viparita Karani. That's a very restorative posture. Take a rest if you need to. Anybody, anytime. Mm-hmm. Ah. So Viparita Karani would be what Teresa's showing you right now, but you could use a wall to make it even more restorative. It's okay. Teresa doesn't need a wall today, but or maybe she does need a wall. I don't know. Do you need a wall? No. Beautiful angle you're making there, Teresa. It's really, really right around 90 degrees. Yeah, rest when you need to, if you're inverting. Do one or two more if you'd like, with the wall or without. Ah. So good. When you're done with this inversion, let's come lie down when you're ready, on the belly, on your mat. Nice backward bend, Dina. Rest when you'd like to on the floor, and then interlace the fingers behind the back. And lift up, Shalabhasana. Take any variation that you like. Squeeze the knees in. Lift the feet, straight legs. Lift the arms, straight elbows. As high as you can. Good, you guys. Keep the gaze down. Arms and legs straightening, hands and feet lifting. Good. Give it a rest whenever you'd like to. Try it a second time. Interlace the opposite way if you'd like. Or take any variations. Hands behind head, arms flying forward, palms flat on the floor. Ooh, nice swan dive, Teresa. Anything at all. That's a tough one. Good. Give it a rest when you're ready. Turn the face any direction and let it go. Let's try Dhanurasana next. Bend the knees. Hold the ankles any way you like. Fly up. Dhanurasana. Bow pose. Good. Yeah, feet can flex or point. We're seeing both. That's cool to see them both. Straighten the legs either way. Straighten the legs, bring a little more lift to the heart, either way. Good, you guys. Rest whenever you'd like to. And we'll try it a second time when you're ready. Dhanurasana. Beautiful, you guys. Keep the gaze down. So gaze, typically speaking, in these backward bends will be down along the edge of the nostrils. That leaves the back of the neck clear. Keep extending right after the crown even. Beautiful, you guys. You can rest whenever you'd like to. And then we'll take a Ustrasana next, standing on the knees. It's a kneeling bow, which is then called either camel or rabbit, depending on what you do with your feet, oddly enough. So tuck your toes under if you wish. That'll make it easier to reach the heels, or point the feet. When you reach back for your heels, make it so your thumbs are pointing outward. Elbow creases facing outward. Pelvis pressing forward and heart lifting. Yeah, keep on going, Dina. Keep expanding the posture by pressing the pelvis forward, lifting the heart up. Nice, Therese. Big lift to the heart. Yep. Dina, you can try walking your hands towards behind your knees. Exhale the crown of your head back towards the floor. Inhale back up anytime you like to before it gets too late, or you can touch the floor. Inhale back up now, Dina. Good. Good. Try that as a vinyasa, Dina, if you want to. If you want to. This is a good thing to teach your students because it shows you how to be articulate through the tailbone. And when you learn that articulation through the tailbone, you can basically reconfigure your lower back whenever you need to. I found this to be the cure for my lower back pain that I used to have from years and years of heavy, heavy labor. The Milarepa years. Oh dear, nice, Dina. That's beautiful. Play with that in the future anytime you want to. It can be a vinyasa, inhaling up, exhaling back. We're going to try Supta Virasana, one leg at a time, or both legs at the same time. So Dina's showing Supta Virasana right now, heels outside the hips. Teresa, you can do it with your big toes touching if you want to. I love that posture too. So one variation for the knees is big toes touching. That would be called a Vajrasana, a thunderbolt. Heels outside the hips, that's Virasana. Virasana is trying to become restorative. Again, apart from Ujjayi breath. So Teresa, I love what you're doing there. Being on the elbows like that does make it more restorative. You let your bones do the work. You could lie down onto a bolster, pillows, blankets, anything you have. That makes it easier for the posture. Dina, you could play with lifting your pelvis slightly and threading the tailbone down towards the knees. That's that same action that happens in the Kapotasana. Good, Teresa. Try to practice Shavasana between the hips and the knees. Try to practice Shavasana where you're noticing reactivity. So yeah, you have reactivity in the quadriceps. We notice it, we calm it down. We have reactivity in the brain. Well, ideally, we notice it, we calm it down. Uru. was a yogi. Jesus was a yogi. It's the mental benefits that are really the deep benefits. It's also cool to be 64 years old and not feel like you're 64 at all. I feel like I'm 14. But you don't want to be as reactive as a 14-year-old, do you? Not me. Uh-uh. Good. Dina, you can move whenever you need to. Anybody, anytime, can come out of this posture and go back to a down dog when you need to and realign the knees at that point. At which point, Therese, yeah, we're going to really engage the quadriceps, get the leg bones completely parallel. Clear those knees out. Keep the sit bones lifting up and the heels pressing down and back. And for this down dog especially, you can go to a longer dog anytime you want to. So you're moving more energy through the knees. Feel free, any way you want to do it. Okay, let's do the upper spine next, either a supported fish, if you'd like to do a supported fish, or you can go to the wall. You can fly the arms up the wall from the belly. I call that a flying fish. I think Dina's going to show us that one. That's with the bottom ribs touching the floor. That's the important part there. Good. So Dina, bring the big toes together. Big toes together, and then drop your heels. Drop them completely. Yeah, let them flop out sideways. Heels, right? Left heel moves left, right heel moves right. Completely soften the legs, Dina. Get as much traction as you want through your hands. And breathe very deeply there. You can drop your forehead right into the wall. See if you can drop your heels enough that you're completely soft from the waist down. No tensing through the thighs or buttocks or lower back. Bottom ribs on the floor lets the lower back be soft. That's nice. Take your time with fish or flying fish. Any variation on this could be a couch fish, could be a block fish, bolster fish, cushion fish. People have those rollers. You could roll your spine on a roller. Good, Dina, whenever you want to change it up, ninja death. One knee back, one knee forward. Let's just say 1 foot forward. Nice, you guys. Drop the front of that back thigh down. Now, it doesn't matter about left or right. You guys are doing different legs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Make it so your front shin is vertical. So your front knee is right over your front ankle. And then really drop down through the front of that back thigh. Back thigh is descending towards the floor. There's a pretty strong edge to this posture. It's really your psoas probably that you're feeling. Which is to say, what you're really feeling probably is your fight or flight response. Very, very deep. Very deeply wired. It's ancient. It's older than being human. You saw Squeaky's fight or flight response when that notebook fell off the bench and she heard something crash and she jumped off me. That was a complete and utter fight or flight response. Very, very useful for a wild animal to be able to spring really quickly. We don't have much opportunity for that. So it's something that we've outlived. Go, Dina. So as we diffuse it, we're basically dropping our primal fear. So yeah, it's true. Primal fear might have some function or use. But anxiety is just on the rise so much. This is a way of dropping anxiety. It's good. Take your time with this, or change legs whenever you want to. I'll leave it up to you. We're going to do both sides of Ninja Death, and then we're going to move into wheels. So even things out one side to the other. I'm going to keep that back shin really completely vertical. You could have padding under your back knee like each of these people do. That makes it softer on the knees. You want to make it so your front shin is completely vertical. And then really drop down again through the front of that back thigh. You could even think about moving the tailbone again towards the front heel. It's kind of a scooping action. Articulation through the lumbar, even. That brings a little more openness into the front of the hip. Really, for the front of the hip, it's the opposite of being in a chair. This is why it's such a great posture. It's just the opposite of sitting in a chair. So it's an antidote. You can administer this antidote anytime you need to, anybody who has a job where you've got to sit. That job isn't doing you any favors. But this posture is. The thing is, when you free up that fight or flight response, you can jump higher, you can run faster. It actually makes you more energetic and more free. I used to teach to so many dancers back in New York City, and they loved this posture, and this made people fly. I'd see them fly. Oh my God. Unleashes our deepest energy. So Dina, that's beautiful. Go to wheels whenever you want to. And do them any way you want to. Could be half wheel. Could be Urdhva Dhanurasana. Upward facing bow. What that means. Nice half wheel, Teresa. Any variations, including lying down on the arms, which might be under the torso. It's very beautiful, you guys. We're going to do as many wheels as you'd like to do. We have time to do 4 or 5 wheels if you wish. And see how it goes. Arms and legs straightening. Yeah, rest whenever you need to. And then come back up again whenever you feel ready. No rush. Good, so Dina, what I'm seeing, you turn your left toes in maybe a little bit, and then really press into your inner feet, each of you. Straighten the legs. And then Dina, try going the other way. Take the pelvis towards the feet, straightening the arms more. I've got a variation for you, Dina. I want to see what happens for you. Try it out. I think you'll like it. Go to a wheel when you're ready. Teresa, you can try this too if you want to, but I think it might benefit Dina a little more. It's going to be a one-legged wheel once you get up there. Good. Take a leg up, Dina. Either one. I don't care which. And use your arms. Really straighten the arms. And then straighten through that right leg. So you're really moving energy through the front of that right hip. Good. And then even things out. Nice, Teresa. That's a nice way to do it. Half wheel works too. That's beautiful, Dina. The assist that would really help you, Dina, would be to have a small person standing on your pelvis while you're in wheel. You know, like the little yoga teachers in India, they stand up there and they whip a strap under your spine, and then they pull up on the strap, which is under your heart, while they're standing on your hips. But the way we would do this in the West is just to give some gentle pressure on the iliac crest, right, front of the pelvis, and that gives you resistance to press up into. Because what's happening when you're pressing your legs straight, you're pressing maybe a little too much through the upper spine. So it's bringing even more up through here. And we're trying to get you to fly straight up. I could play with this with you anytime you want to. But now's a good time because you're warmed up. Getting warmed up for wheels, that's a real occupation, actually. Once you are warmed up for wheels, yeah, you might as well exploit that. Really go for it. Do as many backward bends as you feel good doing. Or whenever you feel like you're done, we'll give it a rest and let it go. Or if you're done doing wheels, we'll go back to a downward dog when you're ready to. We're going to release in a different way today. So good, Therese, when you're ready, step the right foot forward, inhale to warrior one. When you're ready. Good, bring the hands on the hips. Straighten the front leg completely. It's going to be a rotated triangle. Well, rotated Parsvanathanasana, I think. Yeah, place the left hand outside the right shin. Reach the right arm straight up. Take a big twist to the right. Spin to the right. Try to create a perpendicular wingspan, which is very difficult to do. You guys are both getting very close to it. Nice. Keep expanding out through the crown of the head. Keep on straightening the standing leg. And breathing into your twist. Good. Inhale up to vertical when you're ready. And then bend the front knee. And send that left foot farther back. Back heel lifting to begin with. Take a lift of the back heel, square the hips. Twist to the right. Big twist. Left elbow outside right knee. Ooh, nice, you guys. Beautiful. I'm just seeing these beautiful straight lines. You guys, if we can conflate you, it would make an X. Yeah, any variation, feel free. Palm breathing deeply and slowly. You can bind it or not, Teresa. Yeah, whatever works. And then when the body's ready, no rush, we're going to bring both hands towards the floor. Straighten the front leg completely. Slide the right heel forward for Hanuman. Huh. That is the biggest ladybug I've ever seen. Wow. Okay, Therese, twist to the right. I'm sorry, Dina, twist to the right. Therese, you take your time. That you can do that half split or a full split. Place as much padding as you need to under your front leg. Good, Dina. Try bringing the right hand back behind that left thigh if you can. I love what you're doing with your back leg. That's very good. Each inhale, get taller. On the exhale, we can twist more deeply to the right. That's beautiful, you guys. Come back out of it whenever you'd like to. You can do a little vinyasa if you like, or come back to a down dog, any way that works for your body. So good. Anytime the body's ready, no rush, but when you're ready, step your left foot forward. Inhaling warrior one. Bring the hands on the hips when you're ready to. Straighten that left leg completely. We're going to rotate now to the left. Any way you want to do it. Any props. Using blocks here for a lot of people going to make sense. Put a block under that right hand if you'd like to. Roll the left shoulder. It's beautiful, Dina. Nice dress. Uh-huh. Exactly, Dina. I sent you a psychic instruction to straighten through that left elbow, and you did it without me telling you. These thought waves, it's really weird. We're living in a quantum world. It's not just a quantum universe. There's almost no distance between us at all. Take your time with this. It's very beautiful. Or inhale back up to vertical, and we'll bend the front knee. And you want to make sure the feet are hip width apart here. Back heel's lifting. We'll take a big twist to the left again in a rotated, extended angle posture. Parviti Parshvakarasana. Beautiful, you guys. You know exactly what you're doing with this. Yeah, use the arms any way that works. Keep on lengthening from that right heel, right out through the crown of the head. And any variation on this is fine. While I'm breathing it. Yeah, you could even get a bind if you want to. You got it, Therese. There it is. Yep. Beautiful, you guys. Take your time with that bind. Or bring both hands on the floor anytime at all. Straighten the left leg completely. So we're just priming that left hamstring. We already got it in the Trikonasana, the rotated first posture, but yeah, go to Hanuman when you're ready. Yeah, that ninja death is still with you in that right hip. What we were doing just before wheel. That wasn't long ago. Take any variation that you'd like, but most of all, take a big twist to the left. So what we're doing here is backward bending while we release from backward bending. I just love that. Can't backward bend too much. Beautiful, Dina. With each inhale, get taller. On the exhale, we can twist more deeply to the left. Yeah, back toes could tuck. Back knee could lift. Huh. Very beautiful. Take any variation that you'd like on Hanuman to even things out, please. whenever that takes. Or let's say whatever you did in the first side, feel free to repeat now. We're good, Dina, it'll be a standing straddle next. No rush. Oh, Therese got there first. She took a shortcut. Go for it, Therese. Standing straddle. You can twist again if you want to. If you'd like to twist to release your spine from backward bending, we really are done backward bending now. You can twist to the right like Dina's doing, or not. Up to you. There are 3 variations on, I think there are at least 3 distinct twists. These guys are going to show you. They're actually doing the second one right now, hugging that the right leg like it's a tree. First one would be reaching that right arm up. I think they did that already. Or then it gets weird. It'd be right hand to the left thigh. Right hand to left thigh. That's it, Dina. Keep on going. Dina, you had it. Go back to there. Right hand to left thigh. Across the front of the body. There you go. And opposite hand, right hand to left foot. Sorry, left hand to right foot. I said that backwards. Thank you, Teresa. That's beautiful. So that, I call it a standing compass. I don't really know what this is called. But it's gut-wrenching. It's deep. It's a really deep twist. So that's why I'm happy to have it be last here. Or when you're ready, go the other way. Bring the right hand to the left ankle. Reach the left arm straight up into the air. And roll open across the front of that left shoulder. That's the first variation on twisting. Or hugging the left leg, like Dina's doing right now. You can be a tree hugger, as if that left leg were a tree. Or then it gets weird, but you're lengthening your right side body already. Now, when you drop your left shoulder inside the left knee, place the left hand on the right thigh. Other way, Dina. Left hand to right thigh. Now we're lengthening that right side body even more, especially as the right hand goes outside the left foot. So this is at some point, if you want to go over these things with me, anybody in the future, we can look at a sequence like this and talk about it while it's happening. But we just took a twist, made it deeper, and then made it deeper again. Come back to center whenever you'd like to. We'll go out wide through Samokhanasana. Samokhanasana is a process. It's not a fixed position. It can take its time. You can call it done whenever you want to call it done, just by sitting down. Take a seat whenever you'd like to. And we'll do one last forward bend. Upavista Konasana. Straddle split forward bend. Right down through center. And breathe very deeply and slowly here. So deeply and so slowly that we can come to identify with the breath. As we expand the breath, keep on expanding out through the heels. Keep on expanding out through the toes. The toes can flare out wide. Keep on expanding out through the heart, which can lift forward. Keep expanding out through the crown of the head. You can lengthen out through the crown, right through the crown chakra. It's a big posture. Big postures make big people. We get so big, we can hold all of our feelings, every feeling that we have simultaneously and without judgment. You can do this. but it's predicated on expansion. Good, take your time with this. Or today, the way things are, let's go right to Shavasana whenever you're ready to. If you don't want to do Shavasana, you can sit and meditate. You might find sitting very easy right now. If you'd like to lie down, you can lie down. We see what I'm seeing now. We have about 9 minutes left. So I'd say we're going to take a rare day and we're going to take a break from Saddle shoulder stand. Yeah, get the body comfortable. Meditation, well, actually, I was going to say meditation is Shavasana. I mean that. But more specifically, Shavasana is meditation or training for meditation. We do it every time we practice because over the years, it teaches us. It teaches us to drop the body. It teaches us to drop the breath, the effort at breathing. Choose a focus for your meditation. Every time you notice the mind thinking, good. Good thing to notice. Every time you notice it, bring your attention right back to where it was. I will wake you up in 7 minutes. Have a good one. Thank you very much. So, okay, let's start to gradually wake the body up if you'd like to. If you wouldn't like to, if you want to keep relaxing, please do. If you're having a good meditation, stay with it. Meditate for as long as you like. If you want to finish class sitting up, we'll sit up comfortably. Om. 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 Oh, thank you very much. This has been class number 3. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.